Okay, so students, very good afternoon. Again, I'm continuing my previous lectures. I already introduced you what the class is, what is an object and in Python programming, how we can introduce this class and object. Okay, how we can create a class, how we can create an object, how we can access the member variables through object, how we can access the methods through object. So one thing, let me discuss first, then I move to the another topic, or rather the next topic of this object-oriented concept, that what the constructor is. I just told earlier the constructor is nothing but a method. What type of method it is? The name of it's a special type of method. The name of the constructor must be same with the class name. And it is used to initialize the value of the member variable. This much I told in my last lecture. So now we are going to introduce the constructor in my programming concept. So let me share my program screen so that it will be clear to you. Let me share my program screen. Yes, I modified the earlier program. Look, in the Python programming, the constructor, when I'm defining a constructor, this is the constructor definition syntax. Def underscore underscore init underscore underscore. Note it down and be very careful when you're defining a constructor. Def underscore underscore, two underscores are there, not one. One underscore, another. Two underscore before init, followed by another two underscore. And these are the parameters. By default, the first parameter is self, and it's a parameterized constructor. The constructor may be parameterized, may not be parameterized also. Here, I consider a constructor which is parameterized. And look at the thing, whatever I have done, I commented the line number 8, 9, and 10. That means the declarations of the variable, because as Python has no declaration syntax, so these three lines has nothing but the declarations of the member variables. So that I omitted. And this entire thing I rather shifted into the constructor part. What it is telling? It is telling that it has the members width, height, and depth. And whatever the parameter I passed over here, that is WHD, this W is assigned to width member, height is assigned to H member, and depth is assigned to, or rather D is assigned to depth member. Okay. So constructor defined. And how it is invoked? As it is parameterized constructor, I passed for 1, 2, 3 while I'm creating object OB, and I pass 4, 5, 6 while I'm creating object OB1. And if I run this code, yes, I'm getting the output. The output for the first object, it is 1, 2, 3, and the volume of this is 6. And the second object for it is 4, 5, 6 because I passed the parameter 4, 5, 6. And the volume of this is 120. So I hope this is clear to you that how we can define a constructor in the program. Now my question is, which one is better? Defining constructor or assigning value to the member variables by using dot operator? Because I already shown the approach. Line number 22, 23, 24. We are assigning value to the member variables using dot operator by overwriting the previous value. The answer is definitely using constructor is advantageous. Why? Because this value of width, height, and depth is initialized while the object is being created. So that's why it will be more advantageous. In the previous case, what I'm doing, first I'm creating an object. Then I am assigning value of width, height, and depth by writing ob1.width, ob1.height, and ob1.depth. But when I'm using constructor, the value of width, height, depth gets assigned while the object gets created. So definitely using constructor is much better approach than using this dot operator to override the value of the member variables. Okay. So I hope this thing is clear to you, how to define what constructor is and how a constructor can be declared in your program, and how can we use this constructor, because we already use this constructor when I'm calling the box functions, box in line number 17 and line number 18, the constructor gets invoked by default. Okay. With the parameter, it's a parameterized constructor. It cannot be, it may not be non-parameterized constructor also. Like, say, if I omit the parameters, then definitely I have to assign the value, in this case, 5 something, 5, 10, or 12. And if I run the code, I will get the same output for all these three, 5, 10, 12. So definitely this is a parameterless, non-parameterized constructor. So I must have to omit this value also from where I am calling. Yes. So both the case I am getting 5, 10, 12, and the volume is 600. Okay. So this is the way through which I can write a constructor, and I can use the constructor in our program. I hope this much is clear to you. Thank you.